back when you started in December 2023, like where were you physically and mentally before starting the
Um,
program?
yeah, so that was like a bad time, I would say. It is like I was like having a lot of weight and then lots of physical condition where I have hard time breathing, walking and stuff. Then I started with you, and that's how it began. So I think like mentally I didn't have much of things going on, but physically I was feeling a lot down
Hmm.
because of like the weight I have put on during COVID and stuff.
Hmm. And then during and after the program, did you notice significant changes in either
Of
your
course,
mental or
yeah,
physical health?
of course. I had lost almost like 30 pounds, which was very helpful. And then after the program, I was confident enough if I want to try again, like I could lose more. It was like a knowledge gaining experience as well. So,
Hmm.
and you were very helpful with all the schedules, food instructions, and everything, very comfortable to work with. So that's one thing, like because I tried previously someone as I mentioned you, so it was like workout throughout the day from morning till evening. You got to do something to lose weight, right? So
Hmm.
with you I felt much comfortable. It's like you just need to go to the gym kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that's good to hear. So after you left the program in April until now, like what have you stayed on track with what we're doing or
Yeah, I was staying on track for a while and then I had to go back home where I didn't get back to track yet, but I'm confident enough with the knowledge I have gained with you that I could lose more even if I go back. But hopefully, I
oh
didn't put
wow.
on so much of weight, so that's a blessing.
That's good. That's good. What do you think like from before you started to the end, like what do you think was the biggest thing that you've learned throughout the process or even about yourself?
Yeah, it's about like how you lost weight. So that's kind of an experience. You have to experience it to know like what is required and what is not required. Kind of like the consumption of calories, the amount of workout you do, how often you do, how much you have to put in your effort, and it's not like everybody says throughout the place that you need to work out a lot, you need to eat less kind of thing. Like you have to
Mhm,
eat the right kind of food. That's one thing I learned, and then yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence. Like moving forward, I could do it like plan it out myself.
mhm.
That kind of a confidence I have it after the journey.
Awesome. So before you started now, if you can recall, like did you have any roadblocks? Was there anything that was possibly stopping you or you're having troubles with on your own trying to attempt these goals? Like if it was whether the diet side, the training, just holding yourself accountable, anything like that?
Yes, as I said, since I tried with another person previously, I was under the impression, okay, if I want to do that, I have to do the whole day. Like I need to walk in the morning, walk in the afternoon, walk in the evening, work out in the evening,
Hmm.
and then as well as I have to control the food to lose weight. But with you, I felt like it's not actually required.
Hmm.
So that's one thing. Like I felt very confident with.
That's awesome. Did you ever like consider going in person versus going online?
Of course, I have considered going in person.
Hmm.
Like I always thought like going in person will be the time I could see like more results than going online.
Hmm.
But like with how we our programs have been scheduled, especially with the app and everything on like tracking everything on a daily basis, I feel like online is not much different from being on person.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that. Like they until they have done the online process, they don't understand like how intense and how much accountability and communication is actually involved in the process,
That's
right?
true. That's true. Yeah, especially that was really good. Like it had everything listed down, and I just need to take a peek and then start my day, kind of
Hmm.
thing. Especially if you're in person, of course, like you will get to talk to the person. That's the only advantage I see. Like you get to talk to the person in physical, like in person. But when it comes to monitoring and stuff, it's mostly on your own thing, own kind of thing,
Mhm.
right? Now in when
Yeah.
it goes online, like it's everything is recorded in the app. It's just there.
Yeah, you're 100% right. So what would you say, or any advice you would give to someone who is kind of on the fence or thinking about joining, like an online program, like with myself? Um, Maybe they haven't done it before. They're kind of on the fence about it. What kind of advice would you give them?
Of course, I would say like give it a try. There is no there is no loss to there is no loss. Trying online is always beneficial, time saving, and you have more more access to what you are doing, what you are eating, everything on, like you can track them on a regular basis.
Hmm.
And then like in person, I would say like you need to meet the person, and you don't get to meet the person often as
Hmm.
you do in an online program, because like personal trainers are kind of busy, like you get to meet them once a week unless like you
Yeah.
pay a hefty amount of money. So that's one
Yeah.
good thing, yeah.
So if you were to ever go back into coaching or training with someone, would you be on, in your honest opinion, would you go back online or would you try in person?
I would say like I would prefer to go online again rather than going in person if
Hmm.
I'm looking for somebody to train.
Hmm.
Because like I feel I'm one thing that I have experienced that, so I know how beneficial it is. And the second thing is it is to my comfort. It's not like I have to make an appointment and then stick to the appointment on time, right? This is
Right.
like online, so I can ping you anytime kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a lot more on your schedule. You don't have to be at the gym at 9 a.m. on a Monday, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of go on your own time, right?
Very true, yeah, that's very true.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's one thing. And I feel like online is right now, like online is like the best thing I would prefer again. And
Hmm.
you don't feel uncomfortable as well, because if a coach is watching you, you might need to have like kind of an embarrassment or like uncomfortable feeling, whereas like in online it's not like that. It's your own thing. You just
Yeah,
record and send it and you will review it, right?
100%. Um, thanks for coming out, Arun. Appreciate your answers and your honesty. Is there anything you'd like to say? Any last words you'd like to bring up?
Yeah, I would want to say thank you to you. I couldn't say at that point, but if there is a chance again to work with you, of course, I will definitely choose yourself.
Thank you, Arun. You're the best, man. Hope you have a
Yeah,
great
you're
day.
the best too. Thank you very much for your support, and hope you do well in the future.
You too, man. All the best to you. Take
Nice
care.
talking to you then. Take care. Bye.
You too.